All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the menu today, we have not only the rarest god roll in Destiny 2, but just straight up the rarest weapon in the game. Like, even exotic raid weapon drop rates pale in comparison to this thing. Now, why am I making a video on it? Well, two reasons. First, I am a Destiny creator, so content is not always plentiful. But secondly, with the release of Season of Plunder, it is now easier, not much easier, just easier to get your hands on this weapon's god roll. So yeah, we're going to be going over the weapon, how to get it, what changed with the weapon this season, and some bonus things that you're not going to want to miss. But you all know the drill. If you're new and only if you enjoy my videos, then feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Now, the weapon in question is none other than the other half. Stats on screen now. Yes, the rarest weapon in the game is a sword, an adaptive frame void sword to be more specific. Now, if you're looking at this weapon thinking, wait, I've seen this before, but it was blue. Well, the weapon you're thinking about is the Arc version Half Truce, which is nowhere near as rare. The other half is, well, the other half of Half Truce. Apparently, it's like a Halo reference, I guess. I didn't play Halo, so someone that did, please let me know. Like, apparently the Halo sword is like both of these put together. I don't know. Now, the other half is acquired via Dares of Eternity. We'll talk about how to farm Dares in just a second, but with Season of Plunder, all Dares weapons got updated and are now craftable. Some also got some perk pool changes, but that doesn't really apply to this weapon. So they're craftable, they have a new origin perk, and they have access to enhanced perks. Now you might be thinking, wait, so it was already the rarest weapon in the game, and now you're telling me I need multiple red borders, which are even harder to get compared to the non-red border version, to be able to craft it? Well, if it was any other Dares weapon, I'd say, yeah, you essentially need to farm red borders, but that isn't the case for the other half. Bungie knows just how rare this weapon is, so they have done us all a favor by only requiring one red border to unlock its pattern. This might not sound insane, but I know firsthand people that have farmed literally hundreds, if not thousands of Dare runs, trying to not only just get this weapon, but to get its god roll as well. And now Bungie is saying, yeah, just get one red border and you're good. Now, the best way to farm red borders is by opening up treasure chests inside of Xur's treasure hoard. There's a few different chests at this place, but all you have to do is open up the one right next to Xur that's on the ledge. This chest will only drop weapons, and of course it has a chance to drop red border weapons as well, which is what you want. Now, in order to open these chests, you will need treasure keys. Keys will drop from a few different places. First up, you can just straight up buy them from Star Horse for strange coins, though I wouldn't really recommend this. That is because it costs more to purchase just one key than buying a Paraversal Haul, and Paraversal Hauls can drop up to 3 keys. It is kind of a gamble, but in my opinion, this is the way and 100% worth it. You can also earn Paraversal Hauls via Star Horse bounties, which can be purchased with strange coins. I've mentioned strange coins a few times. If you don't know, you just get these by running Dares. Also, you can get treasure keys to drop by just running Dares. So there's a lot of different ways to get these keys to open the chest to try and get that red border other half. Now, one of the biggest questions is, should I run normal or legend Dares? Well, it's quite simple. If you're solo, run normal, as it has matchmaking. If you have access to a 6-man fire team, then run legend. This is because legend is on a set rotation, so you can always get Star Horse's favor, aka unlimited heavy. So if you're running the normal Dares, then you can always guarantee that that second round you will get Star Horse's favor by just going up the chute that launches you backwards. If you go up it backwards, then you'll always make it. So getting unlimited heavy on that second round is very easy, but for the third round, you need to stand on the plate. And on normal, it's random which plate it is. But on legend, well, it's a set rotation, so you know which plate to stand on. So you and your team can always have heavy for the second and third round. Now, I'm not going to go super in depth on normal versus legend, like loadouts and bosses and all that kind of stuff. Just know that if you're solo, do normal. If you're with a 6-man team, do legend. Very simple. Plus, if you have Star Horse's favor on legend, then you just blast through everything anyway. But I do want to mention lightning rounds. These are random when they occur. Apparently, they occur more often on legend, but from my experience, this just isn't the case. I don't know. Maybe I just had bad luck, but I was getting just as many lightning rounds on legend as I was normal. So like I said, maybe I'm just unlucky. It's essentially just another boss fight at the end, and when you beat it, we'll award more chests to open for more keys to use back at the treasure hoard. Also, it feels like these have a higher chance of dropping red border weapons from them as well, these lightning round bonus chests. But that's essentially everything you need to know about farming dares. Go pick up Star Horse bounty, run dares to complete said bounty, get keys from the dares completion and via the Paraversal Hall from your bounty that you just completed, pick up a new bounty, and then rinse and repeat. Once you've done all the bounties, start using your strange coins to buy Paraversal Halls at Star Horse. You can only hold up to 30 strange coins and 21 keys, so make sure you're using them. Now, even with farming being extremely straightforward, it might take you a while before you can get the red border other half. Most people I know that have farmed dares this season for said red border, it has taken them something like 60 plus runs of dares before finally getting their hands on it. So yeah, it can be an absolute grind. Now, when it comes to the other half's god roll you should be crafting, well, you're only really looking to craft one specific roll. In column 1, you're going to want Hungry Edge, as this gives the highest bump to sword capacity with no drawbacks to impact or damage. In column 2, Swordmaster's Guard, because it increases charge time without affecting inventory size. In column 3, Eager Edge, for reasons I will get into in just a second. And column 4, Frenzy. Some people say Vorpal, but Frenzy is a higher damage increase, and it would more than likely already be active on something that Vorpal would work on anyway. So in my opinion, Frenzy is kind of the go-to. This god roll is about to become your new best friend for going fast, jumping puzzles, literally anything movement-wise. If you've ever seen someone just moving very fast and they have a sword out, they're more than likely using an Eager Edge sword. The Eager Edge perk in column 3 essentially allows you to pull the sword out, and if you swipe within just a few seconds of pulling it out, you will go flying forward. This sword will also allow you to sword skate. Now, if you've never understood sword skating, like you're new to the game or you could just never quite get it down, well, it's pretty simple to understand. You leap into the air, not double jump, you just leap, pull out the sword, swipe, so like light attack, and as you are flying forward in the air thanks to Eager Edge and the massive momentum that it gives you, you switch to another weapon and activate your double jump. It's as simple as that. This god roll other halves is only really good at increasing your movement. I mean, like, yeah, it's still decent at dealing damage to certain bosses, which is why we aren't taking other perks on it that would potentially decrease its impact and damage just in case you do want to use it on a boss. But I still wouldn't recommend it over the Storm Chasers or G-Horns of the world. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, half trues can roll the same thing and it's not nearly as hard to get. And while yes, that's true, but you know, don't forget that half trues takes 5 red borders where this only takes 1. It's not the rarest weapon in the game. Destiny is a looter shooter and people want that rare loot. So yeah, you can get half truce with Eager Edge and be flying around, or you can get the purple sword and become an absolute Chad soaring around with the utmost class. The choice is really yours. But that is the other half, the rarest weapon in Destiny 2. I know this video is a little bit different as it's not some like crazy insane god roll that kills everything in the blink of an eye, but to be honest, it's what I've been grinding for the past few days and I wanted to make a video on it. Let me know if you've managed to get that red border purple sword yet, because if so, I'm actually so jealous. I think I'm like 50 plus runs deep into dares and just no sign of it anywhere. But yeah, with all that being said, feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed the video and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.